Okay, today we're going to talk about the apps that I use as a backcountry skier. I've been backcountry skiing for a number of years now, and I have accumulated this folder of apps that I use almost on a daily basis. So I want to walk you guys through these so that you guys can start implementing these into your backcountry skiing. So I have a big mission planned for this episode, so I'm going to kind of walk you guys through how I use each app as I go on a ski tour. So we're going to show you how I use my apps in the morning, in the midday on the tour up, and also on the ski down. So let's get right to it. Okay, for app number one, we got the weather app. I always check my weather app before I go out on my ski missions. My favorite one is AccuWeather, but I definitely cross-reference a bunch of different weather apps. So I already checked all my weather apps. Today looks like it's going to be a little bit stormy, but it should be a good day. The second app that I use is my navigation map. I actually have 3 navigation maps that I use for different reasons, but the first one that I use is Google Maps, which is for road navigation. So I have a bunch of pins for different campsites on there, which is really cool. And then I can just click on them and drive straight to them. It's just a really great way to be able to drive cross country. So that's my second app. Let's jump over to my third app.
My next favorite app is called FatMap. It's a 3D map that has a winter mode, so I'm able to explore what these zones look like without even coming here. I haven't found another app that's like it. Onyx has some similar features, but I think FatMap is far better than Onyx. So FatMap is my next favorite app, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out. Okay, so the third navigation app I use is called Gaia Maps. I started using this recently because I started running into some property boundary problems, or I just want to know more about property boundaries. So Gaia I use to see where the wilderness boundary is, as well as where private property boundaries are, so that I know where I can be and where I can't be, as well as where I can be doing certain activities and where I can't be, which is all really good to know. So that's the last navigation app I use. Let's go check out some of the other kinds of apps I use. Okay, so next up we got the Avalanche app. I have this app that shows me the forecast for a number of different locations. So I can see the avalanche forecast for British Columbia and Montana and Utah all in one single app, and which is really cool. So I don't have to subscribe to the email list for all these different app forecasts. It's really convenient for, like, if I want to check the avalanche forecast for today where I'm at, and maybe I know I'm traveling to Washington next week, I can check Washington at the same time, super easily. That is definitely an app that I love, and I would highly recommend you guys check it out. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I'll have the link down in the description, and I'll show you the picture, and I'll make sure you guys can find all these apps really easily. Okay, the next app that I use is Garmin Watch app. I got this cool Garmin watch that hooks up to my phone. I generally don't use the app while I'm in the mountains, but when I get back home, it's able to show me my statistics for the day and all that kind of info. So I can manage my fitness level, and I can also keep track of like how many miles I'm doing and kind of plan out my routes for a day. The app is free itself, but in order to use the app, you got to have the watch. So it is the most expensive app, but I use it a lot. Okay, as a little final bonus resource, I wanted to tell you about this last thing. It's called freecampsites.net. It's not actually an app, so that's why it's a bonus, but it's super valuable. Basically, it's a map of user-generated spots where you can park or camp wherever you want. So, like, if I'm traveling to a new town in Washington and I need to find a place to sleep for the night, I just type in where I'm at on the map, and it shows me all these locations that are near me that have, like, reviews and updated, like, pictures, and sometimes it even tells you if you get service at the spot. So that's the final resource that I use all the time, and I really want to tell you guys about that one. So if you want to check out some of the gear I use, check out this video, and thank you guys so much for watching.